Do what it do. It's your boy Big O in the building. I had to basically touch on this subject, man. This topic, brother, about a homegirl in the point got hemmed up for stabbing her boss, her manager at the McDonald's over there in the point. And the reason why I wanted to basically touch on this subject and just basically speak my mind and keep it 100 with y'all on this topic is because I know how it feels to deal with like managers and supervisors that just basically got a personal vendetta. Now, with the situation with homegirl in the point, I don't know their situation, and condolences goes out to the family uh, for losing their loved one and stuff like that. So I don't know what went on with them, but I'm just basically getting on here, basically saying to like the managers and the supervisors and stuff like that. It's been times where basically I like got into it with my managers and supervisors because they had a personal vendetta against me. Always been that type of person to just basically the way I move. I guess people don't really like the way I move, but I also carry myself as like I really don't care what other people think. I came here to do a job and then go home. So that's what I usually do. That's all I want to do. I'm not trying to make friends with no coworkers or nothing like that. But my point of saying this is you never know what a person is going through. You don't know what that person is thinking. You don't know what type of drama that person is going through, not only at the job, but away from the job in their personal life. And it could be situations where they're going through so much. Whereas if you constantly picking with them, I'm not saying that was the case. I'm just saying in cases like this, you'll have people picking with people and not knowing what's on their mind and what they're going through. And then when they turn around and snap out and black out, you suffer the consequences of everything that they've been through because that person is constantly poking the bear, I should say. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't pick with people. You shouldn't just bully people. You shouldn't do people wrong. It is what it is. It's sad, but that's the world that we live in. Now, from what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing on the internet, homegirl who basically stabbed her boss or whatever, she was going through a lot. I don't condone taking nobody's life or nothing like that. That's not what I'm saying. But basically, from a creator's research, I should say, from a creator's research, he dug a little deep and pulled up some videos of old girl. And old girl, basically, it seemed like, from my perspective, from what I seen, it didn't seem like old girl really had it all. And she was going through a lot. And that's outside the job. And I don't know what the manager seen. I know you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but I was always taught if it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, then it's a duck. Oh, girl looked crazy to me. She looked like she didn't have it all, and she's bound to snap. She was one of those type of females that you really don't want to mess with like that because they bound to snap at any given moment. Now, that's just my personal opinion on that, but it is what it is. That's just me speaking my mind and keeping it a buck with you. But with that being said, all managers and supervisors, stop having a personal vendetta against people. If you don't like them for whatever reason, it is what it is. You're supposed to be more professional than that. I done went through the same thing, like I said before. Lame dude was a driver. When I was with I thought we was cool when he was a driver, but I actually helped him out when he was stranded on the side of the road before I even started my route. I didn't have to, but I did because I'm cool people like that. And if we co-workers and I chop it up with you from time to time and I ain't got no problem with you, I'm going to help you out because that's what I would want somebody to do for me. But with that being said, he became a supervisor. And you got some black folks, you give them a little bit of authority and they let it go to their head. And he was one of those type of people. As soon as he got the supervisor job, it's like he had a personal vendetta against me. Dude probably didn't like me in the first place. I don't know. I don't care. But I'm just telling you what it is. And so once he got that supervisor position, he started acting funny. He started nitpicking at everything that I was doing, I should say, even though When he was a driver, we was both doing the same thing. Now that you got this higher position, now everything that I've been doing is an issue with you. He was nitpicking and stuff like that. I ain't gonna even lie. I wanted to go ahead and knock his ass out, but my money come first. I can't mess up the bag. It's been times where I went to his office or whatever, and I wanted to chop it up with him one-on-one to see what the problem was. But when I go into his office and want to close the doors, hey, let me holler at you for a minute. He was like, no, what you doing? Leave the door open. I want people to hear what we talking about. That just let me know he was a scary, lame ass, bitch ass dude. And really, the only thing I really wanted to do was just talk and see what the problem was. I thought we was cool, but it seems like you got a personal vendetta against me. And I wanted to know what it was so we can just lay everything out, man to man, talk about it and get over it and keep it moving. But he wanted to be a scary, lame ass dude. But it is what it is. But with that being said, he nitpicked every day at everything that I did. I'm still doing my job, still holding it in, clocking out and going home until that day came where he been here, threw me up under the bus to the manager. So when the new manager started working, he was quick. The supervisor was quick to throw me up under the bus. And so the manager never even got a chance to really know who I was, the type of person I was. So he didn't like me right off the bat. So I guess he figured the supervisor been here longer than me. He's been working with him. He's telling me that this person is a bad person. So I'm just going to run with it, which is stupid. But I'm just going to run with it and just assume that he's a bad person because he said it. So with that being said, the manager got out of pocket with me one day and said something sideways to me. And I checked the white dude. Because it was a white manager. I checked the white dude and let him know you ain't gonna talk to me any kind of way. It is what it is. So from there on, I say about a day or so later, the manager and the supervisor basically got together, chopped it up, and they both agreed to go ahead and terminate me one day. So they called me in the office and terminated me. And you know what this lame supervisor said? Because he was in the office too at the time that I was being terminated. And as I was walking out the door, he was like, man, I'm sorry that this happened, man. God bless you on your journey. Dude had the audacity to bring the father into it. Dude did better not even saying nothing to me. I wanted to slap fire out that nigga soul, man. Because dude was straight bogus. Dude, you the reason why I'm in this situation in the first place. Because all I did was work. And you got that damn position. You let it go to your head. This white dude just started. I'm saying, and you threw me up under the bus for no apparent reason. But at the end of the day, I was gone for some months, about 4 or 5 months. I get a call from an ex-co-worker telling me that the supervisor, they let him go. They terminated him because he was on the same bullshit with somebody else. But they just wasn't having it. They made them calls on them to HR and got them up out of there. I know some people would be like, man, oh, why you didn't call HR, woo off the bam? It's just certain things that I don't do. I try to let things blow over, hoping that it gets better, but it is what it is. If I wasn't meant to be there, then I wasn't meant to be there. It is what it is. I let everything play out the way it's going to play out. That's just the type of person that I am. Some things I really just keep my mouth closed on things. When it comes to that, I'm not trying to make a call on nobody. It is what it is. But with that being said, once again, all supervisors and managers and people in higher positions at any job, do not nitpick with people because you got a personal vendetta. Give people a break because you don't know what they're going through. Because one day, that could be you. And that may be the last co-worker that you nitpick with. But with that being said, it is what it is. I see y'all in traffic. I'ma holler. One.